Hey guys, here's a video of a Hispanic protesting against Trump and also trying to liberate and free Palestine. Let's see what he has to say.
Okay, so can you please tell me what you're doing here today?
Yeah, I'm here today because I'm trying to raise awareness of what's going on in Palestine, what is going on in the U.S. I think is the Lord's abuse, a massacre, bloodbath in Palestine right now. Israel is trying to steal more land than ever.
Listen, if you start a war, you fail. Don't complain when the other side wins and also takes land. Well, Israel is not necessarily taking land. The Gaza plan so far has not been taking place. But if you start a war and kill 1,200 civilians, don't complain when you lose it.
The U.S. is supporting that, and in the U.S. we are losing our rights. We all scared. We shouldn't be scared in this incredible country who we've been lucky to live here and to have the freedom that we always enjoy that we didn't have in our own countries. That's why we came here. And now we are being deprived of that. We are scared. Latinos, we are being hunted down by the Trump administration. It should never happen.
It should never happen that if you come into a country illegally and go against that country's rules, expect repercussions and consequences for that.
We are part of the economy. We moved this economy. We have been here for centuries, even before white people came to America. And now we are being kicked out and we are all criminals. Criminals should leave the country, of course.
No one says they're all criminals. And the Trump administration specifically is targeting those with a criminal record and have a background of criminal history from their country where they came from. Trump is not necessarily targeting those who actually help the economy and provide workforce and actually help and benefit America. Now, if you came in illegally, and you end up staying, that's amazing. We appreciate all the work. However, if you do come in illegally, you can't complain when you get kicked out. At the end of the day, you don't follow the rules, then consequences come. That's the way it is.
But there's a lot of innocent people that are being abused, broken all their rights, and put in jail and places that we don't even know where they are or who took them. Because ICE, they have unlicensed plates, they have masks. So what is happening here is really, really scary. It should not be happening in one of the biggest and most prominent countries.
How is arguing for deporting people who came in here illegally that don't necessarily benefit the country? Now, obviously, those who benefit should stay. However, how is ICE, a agency that actually protects the U.S., should be dismantled? It's crazy. Like, what about all the criminals that end up staying here and end up ruining the country and damaging the country? Those also shouldn't be deported? It just doesn't make any sense.
In the world. Thank you.
And can you please explain to me a little bit more about your outfit today?
Well, my outfit represents two things. I'm a gay man, and I am against any kind of abuse, much less a bloodbath.
So why doesn't he protest against Hamas for killing many Palestinian gays in Gaza and in the West Bank? There's actually a gay man that was killed in Gaza just a couple years ago just for being gay. Hamas found out, they just went up to them and threw him off a building and killed him. And he did absolutely nothing wrong. So this guy is literally protesting for Hamas when Hamas would kill him the second he goes instantly into Gaza. Make that make sense.
I support Palestinians, of course. Many people say, oh, gay guys for Palestine are like chicken for KFC. That's bullshit. Because they don't accept it doesn't mean they have to allow them to kill and massacre thousands of children, burn them alive. That's not right.
Well said.
That's not right.
Yeah, Israel isn't doing that. Hamas actually did that on October 7th.
I'm a gay man. I don't need approval of anybody. I mean, I wish they have a different policies and I wish they could accept me, but I don't live there, so I don't have to impose my beliefs on them. But what is wrong is for Israelis to take more land and in the meantime burning hundreds of thousands maybe. We don't even know the real number.
Yeah, you don't know the real number because Hamas completely lies and gives UNRWA, the health organization in Gaza, completely wrong and inflated numbers, which also includes the Hamas members themselves. In fact, Israel has the best civilian to combatant ratio in any history in war combat. If you compare it to any war, like, the World War II, where a lot of civilians unfortunately had to die, to get rid of Hitler and the Nazi regime. But at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it. It absolutely was worth it, to get rid of that evil that needed to be removed. And it's very unfortunate that in this case, especially in a condensed area like Gaza, Hamas hides behind civilians and uses civilians as human shields. And then once, Israel unfortunately, has to destroy the Hamas areas, obviously resulting in civilian casualties, it is what it is. And the blood is laid on Hamas and is on the responsibility of Hamas. The fact that the world is somehow still blaming Israel for the best civilian to combatant ratio in war history, while Hamas hiding behind civilians, is crazy. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to watch more videos like these, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to check out our new merch that we just dropped this week, go to IsraelUncensored.com and you'll see designs that you've never seen before. Go check it out. We'll leave the link in the description. We'll see you in the next one.